Frank Reich just lost his job as the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. He is the first coach to get fired with this many games left since like 1972. This is so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, Panthers fans. I know Frank Reich in the offense in that team looked god awful. But this has really nothing to do with the head coach and everything to do with this organization and David Tepper being a billionaire. Let me break it down. Hear me out. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. YFM Sports. I'm so mad I'm not even going to plug the Etsy merch. Well, I guess I just did. Go on Etsy, check the link in the description below. We got some nice Halloween or Christmas merch available. I'm heated. I can barely talk. Okay. This is what happens when the only people that are able to own teams and operate teams are billionaires. Billionaires are impatient people, right? To be able to make $1 million is hard. To be able to make $1 billion, multiple $1 billion, and be able to buy a team is even more stressful. You got to have ability to force immediate results, right? You got to be able to understand that you have to keep money and continue to grow money because that's what investors want. That's what you have to do to show productivity within your organization. That's the only way you can really make a buck is if you continue to build on that. And that's exactly how David Tepper has acted since he bought this team. Matt Rule gone. Frank Reich gone. He has zero patience for the bullshit. If the team isn't winning, you out of here. So now, having basically 3 coaches, right? Since he's gotten there, multiple draft picks, you have shown that you don't have the ability to stick with a coach, certainly after 11 games. Now, I'm not saying that Frank Reich should have kept his job after the season. Shit, the team has only won 1 game, and that was by the skin of their teeth. And honestly, they haven't looked competitive either. Bryce Young looked like a fucking bust. So yeah, you want to go ahead and, try your best to put the best product on the field. But you firing the coach right now doesn't do that shit. The only thing that you can say is like, well, we're going to start the coaching search extremely early. That's fine. But that still does not mean that this team is going to be better. Because the reason why Frank Reich wasn't able to win games is because the team ain't got no fucking talent. And because per reports, David Tepper forced the organization to get Bryce Young. They wanted CJ Stroud. And we all see how CJ Stroud is balling. And look, I'm a little motherfucker. But you don't see me out there trying to play football. Bryce Young is small. He's okay, but you could tell that he's probably going to have issues that smaller players have, certainly in the quarterback position. But even you can't judge him this year either because they have no weapons. They got Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's having a good year, actually. But he has been a third option for years. Second, third option. And he's getting up there in age. So you can have him as a third option. Amazing third receiver. One of the best third receivers in the league right now. But he's not a first option. He's not a second option. The running game, putrid. Tight ends, nope. The offensive line is fucking awful. And that has nothing to do with coaching, right? That has to do with you have to have a certain level of talent. You can coach up people, but you have to have a certain level of talent. Now, the offensive scheme, yeah, it wasn't great. But you're going to work with what you work with because if you don't have 2.5 or 2.2 seconds to throw, how you going to be able to throw? The offensive line, he's getting destroyed out there. One of the highest sacked quarterbacks in the league. The defense ain't no better. The defense is bad. They don't have playmakers the way that they used to. They haven't been drafting well. Period. This is not the head coach. Tepper needs to chill out. Like, he is so infatuated with winning, he's not building culture and team. You have to build team and culture. Jimmy Johnson, he won 2 games his rookie year? And they built the team. You got to build the team. You can't just be firing motherfuckers constantly. Who you going to hire? What honest to God blue chip prospect coach is going to sit there and be like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and join the Panthers. You're going to get paid. He going to pay you. I give him that. He going to give you the money. But that does not mean that it's going to be an organization that you can build through, because you're going to have to win now. And what if your team just isn't ready for that? What if you don't have the talent yet? What if you have to continue to build through the draft? And what does this do to Bryce Young? Now he's having, now he's going to have a new offensive coordinator. He's going to have a new head coach. It's not building consistency. You cannot continue to do this. They did this shit to Baker Mayfield. They're doing this shit to Hibbert. They're doing this to Justin Fields. All these young quarterbacks that continue to have turnover, new offensive coordinators, new offensive scheme, new players, yada, yada. No consistency being built. You're going to fire Frank Reich. This team ain't right, so you can't fire Frank Reich. It's not a true indication that this is his fault. This team is putrid. They don't have talent. If you don't have talent, how the fuck can you prove that you're a good coach? Certainly in the NFL, where it's no joke. Every game, every team you playing is basically a juggernaut. And you got a fucking JV team out there. Come on, man. Not everybody should own a team. And I know that only billionaires can fucking get it, but Jesus, at least have some idea what you're doing in terms of organizational structure. You can't even figure out how to build culture. That's like firing a fucking vice president in 11 months. You would at least try to give him 18 months to build it and see exactly what he can do. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that this is a good firing? Do you think he should have lost his job? I don't. I think this is way too fast, way too quick. Should have waited a couple more weeks at least. Damn. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. YFM Sports.